Hello, so for my book talk today, I read the book The Dysasters by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, which is actually a mother-daughter author duo, which is pretty cool. I'm going to start off with a quote. Alright. Instead of running away, she stood straight and strong and began walking toward the roaring funnel. Her lips moved, but he couldn't hear what she was saying until she stopped, planted her hips wide, put her hands on her hips, and shouted directly at the tornado, "You will not come this way." So, this book starts off with a freak tornado storm, which is actually caused by the Core 4. Let me explain that real quick. So, before all that, Foster, the main character, one of the main characters, and her mom Cora go to this just random town to find someone. His name is Tate. They're looking for people like Foster. Foster has supernatural powers corresponding to air because of a genetic mutation that was inputted to her when she was in a fetus. This is a sci-fi book. Anyway, so at this football game, they're trying to find Tate, but the Core 4, which is basically the people who are trying to come after them, try to get Tate and Foster to reveal their powers and really capture them for Dr. Rick, the one who mutated the kids. So Cora was trying to protect them, find Tate for herself, and that's what they were doing there. Anyway, this tornado storm kills Cora and also kills Tate's parents. So now Foster and Tate are on the run from the Core 4, who also have supernatural powers. They were the first batch. So now they're on the run to this little safe island in Oregon that Cora said to go to, and there they learn everything, and now they're on this mission to find the rest of the kids. There's 6 more, all have powers corresponding to different elements, like water, earth, and fire. So they're each pairs, and this is the air pair. So now it's a race between the Core 4 and Foster and Tate to find the rest of the kids. I thought the Dysasters was a pretty good sci-fi novel. I mean, I thought it wasn't too generic because, I don't know, it just had a different feeling. Some sci-fi novels are so generic, but this one, had some twists and turns, and I was engaged throughout the entire novel. I would recommend The Dysasters to anyone who is over 12 and who wants to read a good sci-fi novel with genetic mutations and superpowers in humans. This novel is told in the first person, but the narration switches between characters, which I thought was kind of useful, just hear their thoughts and stuff. Eve is one of the Core 4. She's the head. She's an Earth. She has Earth superpowers, and she's a pretty complex character. I mean, she wants to be free of Dr. Rick, her father actually, but the only way she can do that is by imprisoning other people under Dr. Rick. So here's a quote about that. "Someday I will be free of father, and if that means 8 teenagers, the supernatural teenagers, must take our places here, then so be it." AKA, their job, the Core 4, is to find those kids, and then Dr. Rick will set them free. Which, in my opinion, may or may not happen. I'm not sure. It didn't happen in this book. It's a new series. We'll see. I think Dr. Rick may not be that good of a person to do that. I think the title, The Dysasters, was pretty accurate, too. I thought, it's actually spelled with a Y instead of an I in the word disasters. So I thought, it's a similar spelling to disasters because the kids are capable of creating disasters, and many do just that, like the tornadoes, or some can create hurricanes, especially later in the book. And it is great, it actually has illustrations in the book as well, just of the characters and stuff, and I thought, well, it's nice help for visualizing stuff. And overall, I thought this was a great new novel that represented its genre well. Thank you, that's all I have.